Hey y'all, this is our weekly recap of Insecure Season 4, Lowkey Striving, and this is what, episode 4? Shout out to being a month into Insecure. We got 6 more weeks to go. This episode was called Lowkey Losing It. Lowkey, Miley, and Issa are done. Okay? Done. But we'll get into that as we unfold the episode. The episodes open up with Issa's tenants. Issa's tenants off the chain. They are such a diverse group, and not even in a racial sense, just like in age and family makeup. The black man told her, "You trying to treat us like those people in Flint, Michigan. Girl, you got our water cut up, girl." Hilarious. I always like how they open up with something totally left field for the episode. And like I said in my last review, it's something about this Insecure, the supporting cast, the like extra people around the storyline are so good and such good actors. The like single mom with the little boy, every episode she shows out and I love it. We'll hear about them years from now and be like, she started off on Insecure, you know, or he started off on Insecure. But that was super funny. I'm so happy for Tiffany and Derek. They have a little girl whose name is Simone. It's such a pretty name. But she had a successful pregnancy and she brought her baby into the world with her superficial self. And I think that it's not going to change her one bit. She was still sipping on her rosé, still throwing heavy shades, still totally unaware of self. Still super judgmental. Tiffany is still Tiffany. What I do like and what I would like to explore though is Tiffany and Kelly's relationship one-on-one. So, you know, we get so much insight on Issa and Miley, of course. They're like the main characters of the show. But I feel like Tiffany and Kelly have a good storyline as far as how friends go and how Kelly's adapted to her best friend becoming a mom. Because in the group, in the foursome of them, Miley and Issa are the closest, and then Tiffany and Kelly are the closest. And I just would like to explore that a little more and see. I know it's hilarious. Like, if we could just get one episode totally devoted to Tiffany and Kelly, I would totally be here for it, you know? The baby is cute. I was listening to what Derek was saying, and I think the phase that a lot of them are in, like Lawrence and Miley, they want to take that next step in life, and then they look to their friends who have taken those steps as far as like marriage and having kids, and it's like they are feeling like they're supposed to be there. It's not necessarily that they have a want for being there. They just feel like at their age and what they've accomplished, I should have a steady relationship, if not a fiance or a husband, or I should be having children. You know, it's not something they're necessarily interested in wholeheartedly themselves, you know. And so when they talk to their friends who are experiencing that, they get the real, you know, I wasn't planning on this. Whoever it is, you know, I wanted to do XYZ beforehand. Or even with Molly and trying to, dare I say, force things with Andrew. She feels like she has something to prove because now Issa has told her, "Damn girl, you just can't be happy, like you gonna mess this up." So now it's not even, I don't think that she really wants it with Andrew. It's just the fact of, now I have something to prove. Molly's career is obviously important to her, and she kind of is letting her social life, specifically her romantic life, shade that. And us on the outside, we like, no girl, work till 2 o'clock in the morning. He can wait. But for her personally, she feel like she have to prove to everyone, her mom, her friends, herself, that she can make a lasting relationship work. Who gives a damn? Okay. Twerk them dollars. Make that work. I feel like relationships are cool, don't get me wrong. Everyone wants love in their lives. But if that's not what you focused on right now, don't feel bad about it. If you're more career and professionally driven at this point in your life, you have every right to be. If that's what you want, people got to do what they want. And don't feel like they have to succumb to the pressures of the world around them. It sucks. But the whole visit with the baby was super cute. That was definitely Issa's parking spot. If I'm parallel parking and I pull up, I'm not pulling up so you can get it. I'm pulling up so I can bag it down. Like, I'm going. But just a miscommunication. Everything between Molly and Issa is a super bad miscommunication. And for whatever reason, they feel more comfortable talking to everyone around them about what's going on with them instead of talking to one another. And that is so toxic. Like, how could you be so close with somebody and you don't feel like you're comfortable enough to keep it real with them? Where does that change? At one moment when they was throwing those little jabs and that subtle shade with each other, or at one moment when somebody's life changed in a way that someone's didn't, or someone's life changed period, did it become not okay to tell your homegirl, girl, we are really messing up the thing, like we need to talk, like what is going on? How can we fix this? I feel like you shading me. I feel like you're not supportive or happy for me. Like, why can't we say those things? I've been there. So I don't have no expert advice because my shit fell apart too. But I just don't understand, like, what is it about relationships that make you feel like you can't tell? What is upsetting you and your homegirl where you feel like you can't talk to her? But anyway, it's upsetting me and my homegirl. Molly judging, you know, she's automatically assuming because Issa's talking to Lawrence that she's messing with him, and then when he leaves and Issa leaves, it's like, oh, they're going to be together. No, girl, I'm trying not to call it a B word. Schoolboy Q done dropped out on me. That was my hairliner. But why she didn't tell them that in a moment? But that's, you know, it's that energy. It's like that y'all not supporting me anyway energy, so I'm not going to give you opportunity to laugh at me when I fail. I guess that's maybe what Issa is feeling. But it was all messed up. It was just all messed up. And the baby visit ended on a horrible note. What happened after that? What's up with Condola? The people had said in the different groups and going on that Condola was not to be trusted. And now all of a sudden, Condola is avoiding Issa. Which is really played because she didn't have an issue with Issa, she had an issue with Lawrence. Like, evidently her and Lawrence, when they was talking in the kitchen, it went deep. And whatever he said, she wasn't feeling it. And now she's avoiding Issa. So, Condola, where you at, girl? We'll see. She still got 6 episodes to redeem herself. Well, not all 6. I'm gonna give her 3. 3 of these last 6 episodes to redeem herself. And then Issa gets a surprise voicemail from Nathan. Hey, Nate, we've been missing you. Hopefully we'll be able to see him on the screen, but being a supportive friend. Hey girl, I heard you was doing it. That's awesome. Like, kill that shit. Like, that's who she needs to call to get in touch with Andrew. I bet that's what she do. Ask Nathan to ask Andrew if he can get that, whoever the person is, for her from Live Nation. So let's get into that. Have we covered everything else already? Yeah. Well, this thing with Molly and Andrew, like I said, I feel like Molly is forcing it with Andrew because she feel like she have a point to prove. Not that she necessarily wants to be in a relationship with him. She doesn't have time for something like that, and she has a decision to make, which I feel like is an easy decision. You don't go to school all these years and climb this corporate ladder to give it up or fall back because you have a relationship. Now we'll see what their making it work means, or them trying to figure out their schedule. We'll see what that means, because Andrew has a lot more time on his hands than Molly does. But we'll see if it's healthy and she don't have to make her career take a backseat to him. I'm all for it. But if she start losing sight of her goals to be with this young man, X-nay on the X-nay. Bye. Like, we don't need you. But anyway, so Issa calls Molly and asks Molly to hook her up with Andrew to get a new headline on. Issa gives Molly this, oh, hey girl, like brush by. Molly's like, oh, I have so much going on. And that's the problem. Issa's life is messy. Totally topsy-turvy, up and down, not together. Molly's shit usually is straight. It's trivial shit she got going on. Little relationship, yang, yang, yang. Little work, yang, yang, yang. Nothing too serious. She can feed, clothes, bathe herself, and pay her bills, and still live moderately fabulously. there's a tug of struggle there. Like, whose struggle is the worst? Of course, Issa's is the worst, because Issa done damn near been homeless before having to drive Lyft. Molly's is, you pick and choose your battles, sis. Your life is good. Stop complaining. When you're dealing with that personally, however, you feel like your shit is the worst shit going on in the world. Like when Issa is talking to her reflection in the mirror, and her reflection is like, girl, I got too much shit going on. I can't deal with you right now. That's how we all feel personally. It's like, my shit is important, what I'm going through. When Issa calls Molly, Molly tells her, girl, my shit is fucked up right now. And Issa's like, oh, for real, girl, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Look, this is what I need. Bad. That was the wrong move on Issa's part. Issa could have showed her friend a little more compassion. Granted, what she's dealing with is pressing, but you can't never feel like your problems are more important than anyone else's. And if I'm telling you, friend, best friend, I'm going through something, don't brush by my shit like it's not important because you're going through something else. You know, I feel Molly in that sense. I think that's a part of the reason why Molly don't want to help her ass either. Then Molly starts to give her the 5th degree about, you know, did you have a contract? And did you do something to, you know, negate the contract? Did you pay these people? Like, really treating Issa like a low-key loser. And Issa's like, I did what I was supposed to do, girl. This is just some trivial industry bullshit that I can't help. Help me, sis. And I think Molly had it in her mind to help her, but Molly is like, I'm tired of saving your ass also. Which I get. Which I get. It's like, you don't care what's going on with me. My shit don't matter to you, but I'm supposed to put your shit at the forefront of my in front, and I'm not doing it. Would I have done that to my best friend? No, absolutely not. If I was dealing with a dude and I'm sleeping with this dude, I don't never feel like I can't ask nobody that I'm sleeping with for a favor. It's pretty much, and he better say yes. You know, if you giving him everything you got, he better be able to at least put in a good word. I don't think it would have hurt for her to mention it. Not in that moment, of course not. Her and Andrew had just went through their little riff or whatever. So yeah, let's get this right, get this back on track. In a few days, I'm going to ask him. But that's the thing about communication with your friend. Issa, me and this dude just felt like we just got back, you know, straight. I'm gonna ask him in a couple days. Can you hold off for a couple days? Like, true, genuine communication. Y'all, what's wrong with it? I just, this is really upsetting me and my homegirl. Why they just can't say that kind of stuff to each other? What's wrong, y'all? But yeah, Molly wrong is 2 left shoes. She should help her friend, definitely. I don't think that it's relationship ending if they could talk about it, but at this point, 4 episodes in, we know they ain't gonna talk about the shit. They're gonna let it linger and act like it never happened, and you know, Issa gonna be trying to prove a point, bitch, I don't need you to make my shit pop, and Molly trying to prove a point where I'm not gonna keep saving your ass, and it's just gonna be all of that. So still, the way these episodes are building up, top notch. Now, we started off slow in the first 2 episodes, but these last few episodes, or last couple episodes, have been very, very entertaining. So I'm looking forward to see what happens next week. And I want to see, girl, is she gonna get Beyonce to be her headliner? Are we gonna get a little Savage remix? Ooh, what about Meg Thee Stallion? Anyway, we'll see how it goes, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review of Insecure, because I enjoy reviewing it as much as I enjoy watching it. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Monday when we talk about Insecure. Bye.